Hey, beautiful people. Welcome to the weekly reading for the week of May 27th through June 2nd. We got 3 picker cards as always. And as you know, I invite you to take 3 deep breaths to center yourself to receive the message. So once you take your 3 deep breaths, just ask Spirit which card is for you. And let's just get on with it and see what is our guidance for this week. Let me reveal to you what we have going. So right now we have number 1 with the Cornelian, number 2 with the Aventurine, and number 3 with the Clear Quartz. So choose which one your intuition is guiding you to. Or you can also choose based on the timestamps, which will be below. All right. If you have not chosen, please pause the video to make your selection. I don't know how that lighting is. But whatever, we're just gonna move on with it. It looks a little dark, huh? And you can see my box. Oh well, whatever. Let's just move on with it and let's get started with number 1 for this week. Number 1's if you want a deeper reading, if you would like a one-on-one reading over Skype or over phone, I do offer clarity sessions for $111.88. All of the information is below. That is a 60-minute session, and it includes a past, present, future reading, and it's a conversation. It's reading through conversation, so you give me feedback in real time, and we get to discuss and work through the kinks. Also included is a guided healing meditation that we'll do to really get you into the energy of whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. And then we, of course, create the plan, the practical plan with practical action steps to get you on the path of what you're trying to do. So if you're interested in that, I would love to do that reading for you. Send me an email and let me know and we can get you booked, okay? Let's see what you have for the week. You have the Cornelian. Oh, look at this, look at this. Look at this coloring. You have emotional healing for this week. As your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. So something, instantly what I'm feeling is that something new is trying to enter into your life, be it relationship or partnership in business. So you got business and romance here. Could be either one. Use what resonates for you at this time. So something new is trying to come in for you at this time, but there are blockages that you are protruding consciously and subconsciously. So you may know about these, you may be aware of these problems, or you may not be fully aware because it is matters of the subconscious, which is built over time through life experiences and traumas and trust issues that we may have and develop. And we continue to cycle through because we never get to the root of what it is, so we can't break free from it. So you're being called to break free from these things, known and unknown. You have to tap into your subconscious to get into that that level of subconscious behavior, because the first step to any sort of change is awareness. And if you're not aware of what's affecting you on a subconscious level, you can't change it. You can't even access it. But yet and still, it's still very powerful in your life. And so oftentimes you'll experience situations where you can't pin it, you can't point it. You know you feel a certain type of way, but you can't pinpoint it. Or you know you keep experiencing similar behavior patterns or similar people, but you can't really pinpoint it. You can't pinpoint why. You have no access to it. That's because it's deeply buried in your subconscious. And so you have to awaken to those truths, if you will. And my favorite thing to do, I always say this, is subconscious journaling. And people find it difficult to do this initially because they feel as though they have to remember something. Subconscious journaling is not about remembering anything, but it is allowing the space, it is allowing the subconscious mind to come forward. It's like you're calling it to speak to you. And it's just simple. I take, let me get my notebook and a pen, and I write at the top. Let me see if I have one. I probably don't in this journal. I write at the top, subconscious mind, I welcome you to write through me now. Let me see, do I have one? I got a mother. Yep. Subconscious, you probably can't see it. I don't know if you can see it well or not. Subconscious mind, I welcome you to write through me now. And whatever comes up, comes up. I don't think about what I'm going to write. I don't focus on what I'm going to write. I don't pause to figure it out. I simply put the pen to the paper and I just start writing. So if you do this and you have your pen and you're waiting to figure out what to write, don't just write anything. You can just start with your name. Just start to write and the words will come and the words will flow so that you can see what is in the subconscious mind of mine that needs to be eradicated in terms of this emotional healing. Because I want to receive these new blessings in love that this card is talking about and that spirit is bringing to me at this time. So if you want to do that, you want to welcome this change, do this inner work to get there. Along with that, you got heart chakra meditations that you can do. It's really, I say these things a lot. It becomes very repetitive because it is in those simple steps, utilizing those simple tools like journaling and meditation, that you will cultivate this healing. It's simple. We want the solution to be complex. But I'm giving you the simple steps to bring about this healing, to bring about these new blessings that want to come in for you. So this week, do yourself a favor and get on with this emotional healing. What do you need to release? Who do you need to release? What thoughts, what behaviors, what old hurts, what old resentments? Do you blame yourself for anything in the past? Really get in tune with that. Do you feel guilty about something that you've done? Guilty about a situation that you've allowed to linger for too long? Or guilty about, not older, but for people who have children, do you feel guilty about past relationships that you exposed your children to? You got to heal from that stuff to receive something new. Because if that is you and you know you've exposed your children to like negative experiences and behaviors, it can cause blockage for you to accept new love into your life. You can have this fear around it, this judgment around it, and something new and beautiful wants to come to you, but you're still living in the past subconsciously. So you got to eradicate that, you guys. And especially, not especially, but as well as with business partnerships. Have you been burned in the past by business partners, or what, did you start a business and it didn't quite go your way, or it didn't develop in the way that you wanted it to, so you put all this energy and effort into it and it just didn't manifest in the way that you thought that it would? So now you have these limiting beliefs about yourself and your own capabilities. You got to eradicate that stuff. These new blessings want to come in for you, right? Let me see if we got if we can pull any terror. That light in this. Whatever. All right, fairies. What additional messages or what correlated messages do you have for group number 1 this week? King of Cups. Okay. You got the King of Cups. The Cups is the emotional suit in the tarot deck. The Cups is about emotion. It is about partnership. It is about harmony. It is about what we're feeling. And you got the King of Cups, which is the King of Cups is a caring and compassionate leader. he masters his emotions to the highest benefit of self and others. He's very careful. And this is the energy. This is speaking to you about the energy that you need to embrace this week. It's really a positive card. It's such a positive card. You got it in the upright position. Um and it's speaking to you about the need for you to master your emotions, to be careful and responsible for your emotions, because oftentimes we like to place blame. This King of Cups is not blaming anybody for where he is in life, because he is in control of his emotion. So you got to take your control back. You got to take your control back. You got to take it back, because if you don't, you will not allow the new level of joy and happiness that wants to come to you. You will not let it in, because you won't see it as that, because you're still looking at things from an old, tired, hurt perspective. That's not being in control. That's allowing the situations and the people of the past to still be in control of you. That is not what the King of Cups is doing. So that's the energy that you need to embrace for this week. Dear loved ones, thank you. And if you would like to book any of the services, please, 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 all of the information is below. Send me an email. I would love to work with you. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video. Leave a comment. Let me know which one you picked, how it resonates, any insights. All right. Oh gosh. Oh Lord. Moving on. Let's move on to number 2. Number 2, hello. Welcome to the reading for this week. As I was sharing with number 1s, if you would like a more detailed one-on-one reading, I do offer my clarity sessions for 11188. I would love to work with you in that capacity. It's one-on-one. It's a conversation through reading, so we get to talk it through as I pull your cards. It includes a past, present, future reading, so we get to work through the kinks in real time. We build a plan for you to get where you need or want to be, to get to the manifestation of what it is that you're trying to cultivate. And it comes with a healing guided meditation that gives you the energy that you need and the backing that you need to drive you forward. So if that's something that you're looking for, something that you're interested in, information is below. Send me an email. Yeah, that's it. So, or any other readings, the information is below. So let's see what you have for this week. You have the Adventuring, which is a really prosperous card. You got Winter. The answers to your prayers and affirmations are fully realized in the winter months. One of y'all got this, I forgot which group got this last week. Let's see here. Where is this speaking for group number 2? Faeries. As always, I'm hearing the word contemplation. There's this cycle of things not being complete. So maybe you procrastinate, number 2. Maybe a lot of you are dealing with procrastination, or a lot of you are starting projects that you aren't seeing through to the end. You're getting weary when it gets tough in that winter cold season. I don't necessarily mean winter as far as the way the seasons go, but I mean you could be in the season of winter in your life at any given point, right? So metaphorically speaking, when things seem cold or harsh or like too much to bear, you give up, you give out, you lose fuel, and you have to re-energize yourself. Warm up the idea again. Yes, that's what I'm feeling for you. You need to warm up the idea again. Crank the engine again. Get started again. And this time complete it. And you're already in this space of thinking about doing it. You're contemplating the decision a lot, and you need to move forward. Let me see what your tarot has for you. What message do you have for number twos? Faeries, what message do you have for group number 2? The additional lessons for group number 2. Maybe that's all. Let's see. Uh-oh. Which one did it want come? Okay. You got... Wow, look at this. You got the King of Cups. Number 1's got the King of Cups too, so maybe you might want to check number 1's video out. And you also got the King of Pentacles. 2 leaders. The King of Pentacles is a leader. He's sort of like a wealthy figure. Both of these can be father figures, if you will. So there's a lot of masculine energy here. That doesn't mean that this number, the group 2s, is only for men. It means that these are sort of action driven. There's an action driven energy here that you need to possess in order to complete something. You have to take the action. You have to take the steps. The King of Pentacles sort of builds this life. He's very smart and intelligent. And he sort of watches as other people enjoys. The King of Cups is very caring and compassionate, and he creates balance in between cuz he needs both success and enjoyment, and he needs anybody that he's working with to be in harmony. He needs harmony. So he's not the what do you call it? Like the greedy boss or the rude boss. Like, he wants peace in his working environment, but he also wants success just as much. And I think for you, that's what your focus needs to be as you are warming up the idea again, as you are embarking upon completing whatever this is that you are trying to do. You need to cultivate harmony in the decision. So if this is a collaborative effort, making sure that everyone is at peace and on the same page and has the same end goal, because you got, as a leader, you have to be a visionary. You have to know where you're going. And then you have to be willing to delegate certain tasks to other people, because you can't do it all on your own. So there's wealth here, there's caring and compassion here, and there is this idea that you need to complete. So while there may be strategy that you need to develop and plans that you need to create and cultivate, you have to get out of should I and get into what needs to be done. Taking those steps, completing the cycle. So make your plans, guys. You got the master of finance and you got the master of emotion in the masculine form. Create an environment of harmony and peace. And that is going to be your stumping ground, if you will, for success, for abundance, and for wealth to flow. Create an environment of harmony and peace. Be considerate of others. Be considerate of yourself and your own needs, your own joy, your own happiness. And that is going to be the stumping grounds for your success. Beautiful read, number twos, I must say. All right, number twos, please do subscribe if you have not subscribed to the channel yet. Invite your friends over. Come, let's party. Like the video, leave a comment, let me know how it resonates, any aha moments that you may have had, and stay tuned for what is coming next. All right, number threes, let's see what you have. You got the clear quartz. Autumn, that's interesting. Number two's got winter. Autumn. In the fall season, everything comes together and you reap wonderful harvests of abundance. In the fall season, everything comes together and you reap wonderful harvest of abundance. Wonderful harvest of abundance. You reap wonderful harvest of abundance. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your spirit guides. Listen to your guardian angels. They are speaking to you. There are messages that they're trying to get to you. There's this golden energy of strength that they're providing for you right now. There's this grace and this very flow-like energy that they are bringing to you right now that is going to gracefully push you in the direction of your manifestation. That is going to gracefully bless you with this harvest of abundance. But there's action there, but there's graceful action that you need to take at this time. Sort of slow moving, and I don't mean like slow as in lazy, but I mean as in taking time to hear it and then moving forward. Because you could be at a place now where you are you could be tired, you could be confused, you could be trying to figure it out. But the answers that you seek is found. Your guardian angels and your spirit guides is giving it to you in a graceful way. So you got to slow down to hear what they're saying to you. It's almost like what I'm hearing and seeing is like watering the plant. Like when a person waters the plant and it begins to blossom, and then you continue to feed it and nourish it with that water. There's patience there, there's flow there, there's elegance there, there's grace there. And so you have to water your ideas, your creativity, the thing that you're trying to manifest, the love that you're trying to cultivate, the business that you're trying to blossom. You got to pour the water. You got to feed it. You got to take care of it, so that you can experience the harvest. Let's see here. Okay. Faeries, what message do you have for group number 3? Faeries, what message? What message do you have for group number 3? Oh, I need. Okay. Is there any additional messages for group number 3? The 8 of Cups. Okay. And you got the 2 of Wands on the bottom. Look at this. Partnership. You got 2 of Cups. And you got the 8 of Cups. Wait a minute now. Let me see. There's the beginning of something fresh. It's fresh, y'all. I have to laugh at myself. This is the beginning of something fresh. There's this partnership. Could also be relationship. Something new There's a mutual energy here. You just have to gracefully accept and nurture it. Be it business or relationship. I feel like a lot of the themes for this, well, actually, yeah, I would say for 1, 2, and 3, the theme has been both business and relationship. A lot of cups in the readings today. But this could be something very romantic that is starting for you. Or this could be a business partnership. Whatever it is, there's this partnership. But you got this 8 of Cups, right? And the 8 of Cups symbolizes lukewarm attitude to life. There's a dissatisfaction. An unhappiness even. Let's see, I'm trying to figure out how to word it. So, okay, this dissatisfaction, this lack of harmony, just feeling like lukewarm, like you want you want this love, this is your desire, or you want this you want to wake up and go to work and be happy about it. If we're talking about work and business, whatever it is, there's a dissatisfaction with where you are. But this reading for you for this week speaks of promise. It is telling you that the way to experience this harvest of abundance, this satisfaction, this deeper level of satisfaction for life that you want to experience is done through grace and elegance and flow and harmony and alignment and taking care of and nurturing the energy that you want to feel. Manifestation, I always say, is not about what we say we want and don't want, but rather about what we feel and what we think. So whatever we're feeling and thinking, the universe matches that. And so if we want to feel joy and satisfaction and be on fire and lit and whatever the case may be, we have to begin to focus on feeling it, and then it manifests in physical form. That's the way it works, if that makes sense. So when this thing comes to you, if it's not to you already, try not to allow your moodiness to. A lot of you reading this could be a water sign: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I mean, that's just you could be anybody, but I'm saying this is a lot of it's water sign energy here. We can be moody, and like in the web and flow of feeling a lack of satisfaction, but having this desire to create more in our lives, to create abundance in our lives. So when this relationship or this partnership comes to you, just nurture it. Nurture it. You don't have to rush. There's no prize for speed in this situation. Just receive your insight, receive your downloads, pour your water, take your time to cultivate, to grow to the level of satisfaction that you are desiring. Do not dwell in the lack of, but rather focus on what you want to create, what you want this partnership to be. What is the end goal for this partnership? What do you want to feel? What feelings are you trying to cultivate at this time? That's where your focus should be. So you got to be out of the lack. Because if you stay in the lack, you're only going to experience the lack. And your spirit guides, your guardian angels, they're pushing you, like I said, but in a very graceful manner to this manifestation of abundance. They're pushing you there. They're trying to speak to you. You just got to turn around to see it. You got to get out of this. Oh my gosh, I'm so, life is just lukewarm for me. Cuz it does not have to be. You can meet the love of your life, child. And you can have a very successful business. You just got to take the time to nurture it in the graceful way that Spirit is telling you. They're speaking to you. Yield to it. Hear it. How do you do that? Meditate. Clear out that subconscious mind. Release those thoughts that no longer serve you. Journal. Hear from your spirit. Do meditations on YouTube that helps you connect to your spirit guides or receive a message from your spirit guide. Pay attention to signs and any aha moments, any intuitive thoughts that you get about action that you need to take. When you get that action and that fear comes up, eradicate that fear immediately. This is something that Spirit is speaking to me, and I'm going to take this action no matter what. Do not be afraid to love. Do not be afraid to give. Be graceful in your loving and in your giving. Be generous in your loving and in your giving. Because it's only going to come back to you. You will reap wonderful harvest of abundance. Right? Right. So please subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Like the video. Leave a comment and let me know if it resonated with you this week for May 27th through June 2nd. And I will be back with another reading, so stay tuned. Invite your friends to the channel if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate all of the subscribers. And your feedback is greatly and highly appreciated. Have a great and beautiful week and a happy Memorial Day. And see you next time.